because there has been a lot of news, to put it lightly, over the past few days. It was only on Friday that Vince McMahon retired from all of his duties in WWE. He remains the majority shareholder, of course, but he has ceased control of the company from a product standpoint. I believe that's his CEO duties, creative, all of that stuff that everyone was pining for him to let go of for so long. Gone. It then keeps going because today it seems that Triple H, my golden black heart sings, Triple H is now in control of creative. He has taken over from Vince McMahon. I think most of us will agree that's a good step in the right direction as opposed to a Bruce Pritchard or anyone else they might have had lined up, a la from the Vince McMahon regime. Triple H is now in the hot seat. Stephanie is co-CEO with Nick Khan, and the WWE machine rolls forward. Now, many of you may be asking yourself, I thought Vince McMahon would die in the chair. I didn't think he was going to be vacating anytime soon. SP3, we've learned today exactly why he had to vacate the chair, haven't we?
Oh, yes, we have. There is an SEC SEC filing that basically had some information that, did not look good for WWE overall, and definitely not for Vince McMahon. From the filing, it says the company has made a preliminary determination that certain payments that Vince McMahon agreed to make during the period from 2006 through 2022, including amounts paid and payable in the future, and that were not recorded in the WWE consolidated financial statements, should have been recorded as expenses in the quarters in which those agreements were made. As of the date hereof, the company has identified unrecorded expenses totaling approximately $14.6 million. All payments underlining the unrecorded expenses were or will be paid by Vince McMahon personally. And in this SEC filing, it did confirm that although retirement sounds great, it wasn't technically that. Vince McMahon resigned from his roles as CEO, chairman, and basically leader of the board.
And then you got Stephanie McMahon in the ring going, "Thank you, Vince. Thank you, Vince." I was like,
did you guys know, according to Stephanie McMahon, Vince McMahon Sr. never founded WWF, and that Vince McMahon Jr. actually founded the company? Her words, not mine.
Are you insinuating that WWE would rewrite history? Because I will have you struck from this show, SB3. I won't have that kind of language around here. There was, to be fair, and this is me trying to be the absolute fairest I can, I know what Stephanie, Vince has done a lot of great things for wrestling, right? He's just a shitty person, we've come to learn. Kenny, what do you think about this seismic change on the surface? Because we're going to delve into a lot of things here, but from a product standpoint, TV 14, Triple H, right? Like, I have to imagine, and this is just me speaking in theory here, and Adam Cole, people of that nature, if Triple H was at the helm, they might not have passed on a trip to the main roster, right? If this was a different time, they could have thought a lot of different things. Johnny Gargano is probably having different thoughts sitting at home now than he was a week ago. It does change the landscape of wrestling. There's no way, two ways to look at it. And even people inside AEW that I've spoken to before, Bucks, Omega, founding fathers, all of them have appreciation for Triple H. WWE becomes instantly more appealing, does it not, with Triple H at the helm?
It does. I have about a million thoughts, but I don't want to take all the time. Number one, I will say about the Stephanie thing, she had no choice. Yeah, she had to go out there and do the thank you, because if she didn't, the company's done. Like, she had to, and look, she got into bed with it. She had to do it. The thing with the product is, now I have a real bugbear about one thing that Triple H did, and I feel like I'm going to be on an island of my own here. I fucking hated the Undisputed Era. I hated them. They were so bad. Like, the Johnny Gargano and Adam Cole series of matches almost made me want to stop watching wrestling. It's just 45 minutes of this Cirque du Soleil rubbish. But before he chose to give these gymnasts the chance to just spin for 45 minutes, NXT in like 2014 to 2017 was great. It was the best product in wrestling. It was all about characters and all that good stuff. Then there was the run during the Wednesday Night Wars, which it wasn't really a war. It was a massacre every single week. So, like, but then was that Triple H's fault? He had no stars. He was, NXT's not really a primetime TV show. It should be a developmental show. So it's very hard for him to balance that. So what Triple H are we going to get when he doesn't have the restrictions? Like you mentioned Gargano. Gargano is a great shout because he's not only a great wrestler, he's a great character. I'd put a 30-minute limit on him in wrestling matches because I don't think he should go any longer than that. He starts to make me want to just self-harm after that. So I would prefer that. I know I'm just being honest. I'm just giving.
No, that's what we live for. That's what we paid for.
I need
go
to
off. Go off, K-Mac. Go off.
Do you know what? Right? Here's something. I'm going to sound like Jim Cornette here. I don't mean to. Right? Do you remember when wrestlers used to sell? Remember when they used to sell a move? I remember watching Gargano and Adam Cole live, and I was like, "Who cares? Like they've done so much stuff. Why will any of it matter? Like none of it will." But I think as long as the NXT that we get, or the main roster we get, is like NXT of 2014 to 2017, I think it could be great. And the thing with Vince is, I know there's a lot of people out there who love wrestling and love WWE wrestling because of what Vince gave them. I understand that more than anybody. We probably would not all be talking if Vince had not done wrestling, but
we wouldn't.
What he did was out of order, bang out a line. He has to be gone. Now, when the thing came out on Friday, it was like something's fishy here. Like there's more to the story. We knew something was going to come out. So, and I'm peeling back to one thing, the Gargano thing, right? Like I think he is drastically going to change his opinion now because before I'm willing to bet that he would be looking at AEW going, do I really want to go to the place where there's 400 people on the roster and like you're on TV once every 4 weeks? But now he can maybe go back to WWE and go under Triple H. I mean, as an example, Gargano could have a 4-month pay-per-view series with Gunther, however the fuck you pronounce it, in a Scottish accent. But you could have that, and that would be like a great start for him. And he'd have Triple H there. Loads of people in WWE, Triple H helped them come up. So I have a lot of thoughts. Just don't bring back Adam Cole, please, and we'll be good. I'm all about me and Hunter for the long haul. Just no Adam Cole, please.
What's this? I told you, this is a no slander Adam Cole zone. I've made this clear before. Come on,
47 minutes.
Yeah,
and it went on, and it was like you could just like hit a card on one of them. 1, 2, back up. Like you could you could shoot them with a gun. They'd be up and doing a fucking across the ropes within 30 seconds. It was just.
Yeah,
it never ended.
I must say, when they did the O'Reilly Cole feud, I was massively underwhelmed as well.
God.
Like the whole.
How many times, Alex? Just before, because I see what you've been doing here. You've been giving me the kind of shift eye that is if you're fucking Adam Cole. Right? How many times have you rewatched the Gargano Cole series?
Yeah, not many.
Because you have a life.
Yeah.
SP3, I expected it of you, but Alex McCarthy. No, I get it. Some Adam Cole is fine. When he wrestles for 20 minutes, I love him. Just keep it there, please.
I got you. Well, that's what I mean. I think they did the. I don't know if it was the first one with O'Reilly or not. I can't remember because they did
It was Stand and Deliver last year.
So
that
long.
was god awful. I had all these people telling me it's such a great match. It's a match of the year. And I was like, you do realize that I watched Ring of Honor and I saw these guys have a 20-minute absolute barnstormer that made both of them stars. And then I watched this 48 minutes. It was longer than even what Kenny said. That Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole first match is one of the most drawn out matches that made me hate NXT. Like I was okay with it in the Wednesday Night Wars. I would watch both shows, but honestly, that match made me not want to watch NXT anymore.
Super Ollie with the donation to reaffirm 47 goddamn minutes. Sat, you've waited so patiently, man. I'm gonna get back. Gonna get to you, man.
I feel like I'm a fan. Can I just super chat and just watch you guys talk? Kidding. Kenny will stop paying me if I do
that. For me, like NXT, I don't think WWE pay-per-views are like so much the problem, right? Like I know people go, no, if we get takeovers, like I mean, takeovers, don't get me wrong, they were amazing in their prime. I don't think WWE pay-per-views are really the issue. You still get bangers there. It's the week-to-week TV, and that's what Triple H will have to figure out. That man, where do you land on all of this? Of course, WWE are going to have plans in motion already for the next couple of shows, one would presume. But how do you anticipate Stephanie and Triple H are going to make WWE theirs now? Or do you think, as a majority shareholder, Vince McMahon's still going to be in the background?
So, first of all, Vince McMahon's majority shareholder. So I'm on the wait and see train. So I'm getting excited that Vince has finally left. I never thought in my lifetime, I feel like Vince McMahon might outlive me somehow and be cryogenically frozen, 106 years old, still pushing the buttons. But yeah, now that he's gone, we need Kevin Dunn to be gone. We need Bruce Pritchard to do something else. I don't know, do podcasting or something like that. But at the moment, I'm thinking about the possibilities. Finn Balor can become, useful again. Probably give him a title. Ciampa, probably give him the title. Vince McMahon gave up on wrestling. All he was doing is collecting checks, collecting his money. He's probably picking a nice casket for himself. He's like, how do I want to die? This looks quite good for me to be inside, He gave up. And then you got Tony Khan celebrating, being sarcastic. Someone needs to bust his balls, bust his bubble, and that guy is Triple H, who's got a bug to bear because the Wednesday Night War, as Kenny said, was a massacre. So he's got to have a chip on his shoulder. He needs to redeem himself because his reputation was kind of muddied. And I feel like Triple H got something to prove. And like you said, guys like Johnny Gargano can come back, or the old NXT guys that might hate the crowded section in AEW. Heck, Ricky Starks. Come to WWE because Triple H doesn't care about size. He just cares about skills, promos, and if he can bring butts to seats. So for me, I am excited, but I'm also wait and see because Vince has broken my heart so many times. So I want to let him claim my spirit again.
Yeah, for me, Triple H, his vision of wrestling in 2022 is much closer to my heart, speaks to me more than what Vince's was. Like, don't get me wrong, I went to WrestleMania this year and I had a fucking great time. They still do that really well, that kind of granular show with those, high moments. But on a week-to-week basis, man, the magic of WWE has been gone for what I would call a long, long time. Like, hardly ever are you at the end of the show, like, oh, what's going to happen next time? None of that.